Welcome, true seekers, to the Tarot Temple here at Spirit Vibes. This forecast is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and on the cusp. Please be mindful to bring paper and pencil and to support the temple by subscribing, giving likes, shares, and commenting. Now let's prepare for what the universe has aligned for your working money week of September 27th until October 3rd. Stay awake. All right, Eagle Feathers, I am here and ready to dabble into this week's working money. I hope everyone is doing well. I don't think we've crossed over yet, or we're about to cross over into Libra season. So I want to say happy solar returns to them. And we're going to go ahead and get into what I think I'm going to call a, what did I come up with? Let me check my notes. We're going to call it a sentence reference, a concentration sentence reference. So you have dark, rest, and Eagle Feathers, it seems as if you're getting the same message. Dark, rest, but now it's expanding. Circle, order, circle, order. These things are for you to concentrate on throughout the week to unravel the mysteries of your messages, okay? Climb, pick, and that's if it resonates. Climb, pick. If you didn't get everything, you can always rewind the tape. And your underlining energy again, Eagle Feathers, children, wants, okay? So I dealt right away with that underlining energy as we did before we learned about Ren. If this is your first time hearing about that, Ren is attributed to a lot of Chinese references in spirituality, and it deals with benevolence, love, humanity, things of that nature. It runs a little deeper than that, but I know that also in Scorpio that there is a child for someone. There's a child being foretold. This has to happen. I don't know if it has to do with that. But a lot of times your children or your child is the one that you support. Now that could be, you could be a business owner. Okay, you have employees that you have to look after. Those are like your children. If you run a charity, say for instance you take care of the homeless, it doesn't matter their age, you are in a sort of parental place because you have to take care of people. Okay, that's why I say that. If your job, I don't care if you're getting paid for it or not, if it's about taking care of people, you're in a you're not kind of, but you're like in a parental situation, like teachers. You know what I'm saying? So those could be your children as well. Doesn't have You don't have to give birth to them for them to be your children. And I was really going through, my computer needed to be charged, and what I came up with for you this week is, where did I write that down at? Mark, because I had to decide which one I wanted to go with, and I went with Mark 10, 15, 16, because I kept looking at climb, and climbing could also mean like elevation, and your subtext was pick, or your, I'm trying to figure out what I want to refer to that as, to climb, pick. Like this could also be like your exponentially, this is something that will happen or whatever. Because I looked at it almost like a math problem, exponent. So I looked at climb as elevation, and sometimes you have a choice of how far you want to go. Your circle, order. This is when you have a circle, is usually like inclusive, right? Okay. And when I thought about that dark, this was your first word, dark rest, I was like, wow, that could mean a lot of things. Like you could be in the dark, you need to rest your mind if you're worried about it, or this could be a dark night of the soul. Okay. Um, it could also mean mystery, you know. But how does the exponent relate to dark? What's the message here? I don't know. Maybe you can rest assured about something. But let's see what Mark 10:15-16 has to say. Verily I say unto you, whosoever shall not receive the kingdom of God as a little child, he shall not enter therein. And he took them up in his arms, put his hands upon them, and blessed them. And being blessed is an elevation. Whether you just feel blessed spiritually, you feel spiritually elevated, right? If it's materially, you feel materially elevated. You have more. You feel more lifted. Just like I said before, the Good Shepherd said years ago, one time when I was in church, he said, I don't know about you, but when I got some money in my pocket, I feel different. You feel elevated. You feel like you done came up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Those kinds of things. So let's get on into this. Oh, and before we start, oops, I'll put that in a moment. Before we start, let's find out what your planetary alignment will be, since we are dealing with universal alignment, right? It's only appropriate that they get some shine. So let's see who it is. Externally, you'll be dealing with the love of Jupiter. Ooh, I like that. Yay, yay. Okay, but internally, you'll be dealing with the earth. And there's some truth here about the earth. Now, when I deal with earth, because you know I like to do my own morning forecast. It kind of gives me a clue what my universe is going to be like. This is like any other weather report. Okay. So, excuse me. Okay. So, when I thought about the earth, because I do a lineup of the earth, and if you ever want a full scope reading from me, check the description box, okay? Because I have placements. I created my own tarot structure, whatever you want to call it, spread. And I have an earth lineup. And I really had to ask Source, what did that really mean? And to me, when you have the lineup with the earth itself, not only dealing with the elements of the earth, but I also think about business, the things that affect my life, that get me through the grocery stores, the banks, my job. See what I'm saying? The earth. And you have the club with it. So there may be, this is the club. Okay, so it is the fire element. So internally you may be, it may be dealing with the body as well. You know, healing, because you know heat heals. Or maybe you may feel ignited, you know, fired up to do something. I don't know. I'm guessing you should know. You would know by what I say if it's already resonating. Okay? This is about internally feeling like you need to get up and get going and doing the things that you're supposed to do. Whether this is your calling, your purpose, or your job, your reason for living. See what I'm saying? Because some people are here to work, just to be employees. They are. Even if they have the capabilities of supervising, if you find people that have the capabilities of managing and supervising and they don't, they're called to be a worker, because they have that ability. If they're denying it, it's not for them. And they're prospering and they're happy in it, they're where they're supposed to be. Okay? They see into things that maybe you don't see into. They understand the responsibility a little differently than you do. And they just say, that's just not my calling. Not in this life. You see what I'm saying? And some people are called to work. We need workers. Everybody can't own a business. We would be unbalanced. And then again, we could, but it would be like somebody's hiring somebody to work for them. It'd still be kind of like the same, but you just be more independent. Right now, some people don't want to worry about all that because it's a whole responsibility, right? And when you look at children, you see responsibility. When you see climb, you see a responsibility or a responsibility to elevate. Okay, let's see what's going on. Because sometimes I'm talking that don't make sense. Overall energy, 2 of Wands. That's based on the devil. Decision making. What can you expect? 10 of Wands. That may be why. Stemming from the 9 of Wands. Okay. Outcome is the Emperor. Okay, Big Daddy. And we will discuss your conflict inner challenge and supportive energies in just a moment. We're going to also discuss, hopefully, the shape you'll be in this week. Underlining energy is temperance. This is your patience and filling someone in. This, for some of you, this could be, I'm hearing a loved one, okay? Something you want to try, something you want to do, something you want to put together, okay? And this could even be a couple here who's talking about, I heard she said manage, how you want to manage it. So if you're talking about how you want to manage it, you may already have something in the works because I see this 10 of Wands here and you are in the works, okay? You are climbing and you have picked a spot and maybe that's what's going on. And you're getting it all together and that's probably who you're talking to by putting it together, okay? This is the gathering together because when you get to where you're going, you have to organize it again. Okay, and that kept coming up today, organizing, coordinating, orchestrating. So there must have been something towards the water elements. Okay, and this is about making some money. This is about capital. This is an investment. This is an investment. Okay, a personal investment. Investing in yourself, investing in your tribe, investing in your family. 10 of Wands. There's too many wands. I hope it's not all for yourself, you know. But whatever this is that you're creating or you're investing in or you setting up is stemming from pretty much to me this is spying on the competition. Okay? Spying on the competition or some of you, this is coming from combat, what you learned in the army, in the armed forces, or anything of that nature. What you learned from behind the scenes. This could be in any industry here, when it comes to a job. Okay, to do this, you worked for somebody. You took notes. You took note. You took notice of what was going on. You watched what they did. Okay. You took notice of what they was doing, okay? Like, damn, I want to do that. I can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They build and I can build too. You know what I'm saying? Again, what comes to mind is Madam C.J. Walker. I forget what her name was, her birth name. Madam C.J. Walker. I was shocked to find out that Madam C.J. Walker did not initially create that hair product. But after she couldn't convince that woman, she went and created her own. You see what I'm saying? And she became the household name. Okay? And sometimes that happens. It seems unfair, because I've been robbed. I've been robbed of my ideas by powerful people, and they know they could do that because they knew where I was, but at some point you have to find a kind of peace about it and just know that the same thing you did to me is going to happen to you. You ain't going to get nowhere with it because it's how you got it. Just like this. It's how you got it. Like the devil. You got all in your feelings and you made the wrong decisions, But this is about solidarity and making a commitment. Didn't I tell you something about putting something, meshing something? I saw these 2 cups talking about how we can put something together. It's how can we do this? And I'm feeling like you thought about that by yourself. You was alone. This is This is what internal. Remember the underlying energy. I need to talk to this person. How can I talk to this person? You know, how can I present this to them? How can we mesh this together? Something is going on. I don't know if you, oh, I see a heart back there too. I've never seen that in this card. Like a friendship too, like a friendship is in this here. Love and friendship is in this right here. This is patience. I don't know if it took patience or you just have patience with each other, but meshing it together, how we going to do that? This is how we going to do that. How we going to do that? Let's find the reason. What's the reason, dear source, for being behind the scenes in the Nine of Wands, or scouting on the competition, or based on the devil, based on this perplexion? Okay, what's the reason, dear source, for my beautiful eagle feathers, sun, moon, rising, and on the cusp, for the Nine of Wands and the devil? Oh, Seven of Cups. Because you're the only one that would do. They are the only ones that would do. It's the best option, really. See? And that's the walking away, too. Somebody walked away, you walked away, they walked away, you both walked away, or did just somebody walk away out of your life? Something else just wouldn't do. Because something else just wouldn't do. You're ready to walk away from it. Because even though you got options that you can work with, but the best one, people want the best. This one is the best. This one will do. This is the one I want. Kick all the others to the curb. You see that? Kicking all the others to the curb for you. You the best one. You the reason. Because you the best choice. The best for me. You the best for them somehow. I'm hearing this is the prize right here. This is the prize. Your overall energy here, which you have a lot of fire in your chart this week, is the Two of Wands. And that's making an appointment or scheduling or planning to meet up. Okay? Based on these feelings, based on these emotions, deep emotions, you've been wrestling with this. Okay? You ready to tell. You ready to tell. You fired up. You ready to tell. And I know, yep, you ready to tell. You fired up. You fired up with the earth. Internally, I told you that. You ready to go. You ready to go with this. But I think you're just trying to figure out, with the timing, the time, the place, time, place. Yeah, you ready to set up, because here it is. Now, for you, it will be an establishment. Okay, some of you will meet the great man. This is the great man. Okay, this is like crossing the great stream. When you go meet somebody great and of great importance, sometimes you could be overly exhilarated to nervousness, or you can be a little inhibited. You may not feel as comfortable because I don't know, but for some of you, this is meeting somebody. This could be the great man, Scorpio, that you're going to meet, but this is definitely getting something together, setting something up. This is orchestration. We're gonna set this up. We're gonna get this going. This is Earth God. Didn't I tell you that? It's funny. There it is. It's Earth God. But the beautiful part about it is the external blessings of Jupiter, because, think about how beautiful our government looks when they are looking out for the people. Like when they begin to consider the people through the stimulus, it can make people really look at their government different. Be like, I really think I love my government. They do shit, but I love them. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you gave me a different perspective. I'm like, I do love America. I do. They do shit, but this is my home. But yeah, this is kind of like it's. I'm kind of feel like it's time to get wet. I don't know what that means. Like, because for me that would mean to get emotionally involved, and which can be good if it's balanced and if it's in the right place. But this, I'm feeling like something getting emotionally involved with this leader. With this, yeah, this is a leader. This is a boss. I don't care if it's feminine or masculine or female or male. Um, this is a leader. This is the head. This is the person in the driver's seat, and that could be you or somebody that you're going to meet. Now, for some of you, this is going to be like a marriage, and I'm not going to say it's an actual like legal marriage, but whatever you committed to is definitely going to be a marriage here. Okay. And for some of you, this could be a Capricorn or Capricorn energy. It is, because this is money making. What's your conflict this week? The overseer. Okay, that is the hermit. For some of you, it's some information that you uncover. Okay, some findings, or this is a person. You may have conflict with a overseer, a teacher type. But this person is established. I don't know if it's just knowledge or not, or in business as well. Okay. Um, but for some of you, it's like some light being shed. Remember the dark rest right here. Conflict. Something could be in the dark. And don't read to rest your mind about it. Sometimes it's to get it out. You know what I'm saying? But what's going to help you is the Eight of Wands. You're going to have to shoot back. You're going to have to respond. You're going to have to put some life in it. And sometimes opening up things, ruffling some feathers, sometimes does that. Okay, you can't play it safe all the time. It's impossible when you are called to do something. All right, so let's go ahead because my time is moving on. Let's find out what's going on in terms of your oracle message this week. Don't forget to give the vids some kind of thumbs. Here is Mr. Clown, okay? But I learned that the clown with the white face is really good. This is all about cheering people up, it reflects how you feel, reflects how you feel. So it's supposed to be, this is supposed to cheer you up, make you feel better, let you know that there are brighter days. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what I got in this little book before I give you your shape and your number. There'll be brighter days. And entertainment. I want to say laughter, but I'm thinking more so entertainment. And I don't know if that's part of, because we got children here. It could be some type of child entertainment going on here. Let me see if I got clown up in here. I do. For me, you can also mean sinister, but in this essence, I'm feeling like it's got something to do with happiness, humor, and talent. I also have jerk, hidden goodness, playfulness, rags to riches. Rags to riches, baby. Let's see what the reflection is. This will definitely be rags to riches because you're going to see the man who got plenty money. The Empress looked at as rich. Controls all the money. This could be boss right here. Like I said, sometimes this is a mob boss. They pay. Shit. We have hidden money. Okay. Ooh, something you got to worry about that you're over concerned about? Is this about some sinisternism? Can I say? Underlining, oh, that's spying too. Then I said it with that Nine of Wands, being on the lookout. Let's see what number you have for this week. Hopefully, we have enough time to get to that. This is something you're trying to sort out. If you want this happiness, if you want this joy, you have the 9, but it's in reverse. So to me, that's like Uranus in reverse, and he is, I believe, reversed in some sign right now. But that to me is like the Tower reverse. So this is a come up, but you have to make up your mind. Why is it so scary? Because what happened? It's something you fearing. Oh, you have the dark circle, the brown circle, and brown is mundane. So this could also deal with ethnic circle. Okay, the brown people, the African people, the Indian people, the Native American people. I don't know, the melanated people. I don't know, but this is that circle with the order exponent. Okay, I don't know what that order is, but maybe you do. And on that note, I'll leave it here, Eagle Feathers. Until next week, remember to walk by faith and by sight. Till then, peace and one love.